EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the Tennessee. Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0, as the offense gets ready to take over the football. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. So a tough early challenge here, second and long after the sack.
At the 17-yard
throwing is Rodgers. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's third down. Now Rodgers. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Down the right sideline. He may go. And all the way home for a Broncos score. George Kittle, 82 yards. And the Broncos offense at the line, ready to go. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Rodgers now to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And it is caught. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Had the offense humming on the first drive. Not much has changed here on drive number 2.
No, and I think a lot of times confidence just really kicks in for a team. They may have been confident going into the game, but once you prove it on a drive, it's hard to get out of that mindset, isn't it? And look, let's face it, we can always lock in on the skill position, guys. But those big fellas up front, they're really making this offense go early in the game.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Completes it to Evan Ingram. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 44-yard line.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
He finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down.
Down at the 26. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
He was
2 yards still to go. Third down now.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it third.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. Fourth down.
Big show on the tackle.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Here we go with McCaffrey. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. On play action, it's Rodgers. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Rodgers. Now a run here off the arc. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Tyreek Hill from 17 yards out. And the Broncos go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
2nd and inches.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. This offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. 2nd down and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
A handoff, McCaffrey running right. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 55 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener. 2 first downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. Now he's going to step up and run. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Give them a couple on the run as it brings up the 4th down.
Well, we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0.
39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Rodgers going to throw. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now it's Rodgers. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Aaron Rodgers, 3 first-half touchdown passes. And the Broncos... So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. Here's Rodgers to throw. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So a PI call going to cost him there defensively. What did you see?
Well, I think it's the right call, partner, because sometimes we'll see officials kind of let them play. But by the letter of the law, that's definitely a penalty.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
So halftime straight ahead. It is time to join our good friend Scott Hanson. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. Today is the day. The debut of our new halftime show. Buckle up, everyone. I think you're going to like it. Our trip through the NFL starts now at Caesars Superdome in New Orleans. It's the Saints at home to take on the Arizona Cardinals. And it's Chris Olave. He's going to look in the catch and then look upfield and watch this. This will be a 70-yard touchdown catch. Next up, Duval County, Jacksonville, Florida. Let's check in on the Jaguars. They're playing host to the Carolina Panthers. And it's Travis Etienne. Spots an opening, capitalizes on it, 15 yards for the touchdown. The Jaguars get the victory. Congratulations to Liam Cohen, his first win as an NFL head coach. Lastly, we go to Indianapolis. It's the Colts taking on the Miami Dolphins. And here's Tua. He's going to locate veteran tight end Darren Waller. A 12-yard touchdown pass. The Dolphins come away with the victory on the road in the season opener. And time now for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the NFL. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters, as we send you back out to the stadium with Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And all the way home for a Broncos score. 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. And the Broncos are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead.
Well, Charles, no matter what the prognosticators say before the season, whether they think you're going to be good, bad, or somewhere in the middle, you never quite know how week one is going to play out. But for them, it has been an impressive performance, and they are well on their way to a 1-0 start.
Yeah, it's a lot like it.
Offense at the line, ready to go.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do, and you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards.
To throw, it's Rodgers.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
Oh, look at the juke. And down he'll go at the 25. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
2nd and 5.
Here's Rodgers. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. To throw is Rodgers.
He'll try and do this himself. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Good work there to force the incompletion and 4th down. Normally, it'd be a quick change for the punt return unit, but this offense has converted twice on 4th down so far, so you may want to double-check things there and make sure they're actually going to kick the football.
26. 58.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it's incomplete. We are in the 4th and final quarter as the offense will have the football starting this drive 1st and 10. On play action, now Rodgers. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4. 50.
On play action, Rodgers. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Tyreek Hill, 45. Late stages of the game here in the 4th quarter as this offense takes over 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
Green 18! Green 18!
Off the play fake. Rodgers. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Cortland Sutton, 47 yards. And the Broncos are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And this is really the start to the season that you're hoping for if you're a coach or a player. They've got the big lead here in the 4th quarter, and now can really take some time off the clock. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Well, there's absolutely been no stopping this offense today. They already have the big lead, obviously. Here in the 4th quarter, they could coast to the end, but right now they're not passing up any chances to put up some garbage time yardage.
And, partner, why would they? Because who knows the next time you'll be playing as well as you have today. When you're in that zone.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record, but everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between Week 1 and Week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of the season.
So for Denver, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Indianapolis Colts. Meanwhile, for Tennessee, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
The players on your team earn some XP. Quickly upgrade your team at the end of each game.
sports coverage of the National Football League. Brings us to Indianapolis, Indiana, where they fire up the crowd with the striking of the anvil as it's time for football at Lucas Oil Stadium. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Denver Broncos and the Indianapolis Colts. On the Denver sideline, you get a look at their head coach. This guy's got the season started on the right foot, a home victory in the season opener. On the other sideline, the Colts head coach, Shane Steichen. His guy... Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. With that, I want to give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game. Ball on the 35. Here comes a 2nd and 5.
26, 18. Go to 50, and you block over here.
Here's Rodgers. He'll push it downfield. This one for Kittle. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down. From the gun, Rodgers. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Yeah, he's trying to make the best of a bad situation here, Mike. Nothing open downfield. He thinks he can tuck it and get it with his legs. He ends up out of bounds, short of the 1st.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Rodgers. He's got his man. It's Hill. And he will score. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Denver. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
Well, I love it, Mike. We're seeing so many teams nowadays as they approach midfield, even on their side of the 50, keeping their offense on the field on 4th down. And it's certainly a risk. It's certainly...
Out of the pistol, Rodgers to throw. He's got his receiver. It's Courtland Sutton. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick 1st down.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
He'll push it downfield. This one for Kittle. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. 35 more yards. Back-to-back big plays to get this drive rolling.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Hey, take 26.
A-Rod down to throw on 1st down. He's got it at about the 8, and he's into the end zone. What a response. Courtland Sutton, touchdown Broncos. That his 2nd TD catch of the season.
And here's a great example, Mike, of how experience and having some veteran players at these key spots, they can work so well together. The whole idea is you need to see the game through the eyes of the quarterback, and I think that's what the receiver did such a nice job in. He was on time, he was accurate, and you never fool your quarterback. When you have two guys like this that are operating on the same page, you can see the result.
A first down throw from Rodgers. He'll push it downfield. This one for Kittle. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down. From the shotgun, it's A-Rob. Left side. That's complete. It's Sutton. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down. One quarter in the books. 14-7 is our score. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. Broncos in possession of the football to begin the second quarter as they've got it with first and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Now he takes off, and he'll get only about 3 before being ridden out of bounds.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
On third down, Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Rodgers to throw for it on fourth down. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. The drive stays alive. They got 23 yards on fourth down. They'll come up here first and 10. 319. Hey, check 26. The master of play action, Rodgers. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Second and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Look at the 8. Off the play fake, Rodgers. Got his man at the 6. And he'll take this one in. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Denver. second touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive court.
First down for Aaron. Forced out wide. Picked off by the former Niner, Tarvarius Ward. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Get 300! Get 300! 319!
On play action, Rodgers. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. He has really thrown the ball well here in this first half. Look at the numbers. Over 200 yards passing now for the game.
A gain of 30. First down, Broncos. 319! Number 50! Hey, you block over here. Flip it down.
Rodgers on first down. Escaping to his left. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down. The Michigan man, Kwity Paye. He gets in to drop him for his first sack of the young season. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Moving left, just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. 3rd and 11. Play fake. It's Rodgers. Flushed to his left. That is brought in at the 10. And he's in! Cortland Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. He has done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in this first half. Greg, he might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, Mike, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet. He finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this.
Play action now with Rodgers. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Now, faking the give. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A 7-yard gain.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback in their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this second quarter. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. Oh, that's not... Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He goes right back to Sutton. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. He had 2 touchdowns earlier, looking to see what he can do here in this second half. That grab gets them a first down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Headed left, buying time. This one is pulled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes! Cortland Sutton. Touchdown, Denver. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy...
On first and 10, here's Rodgers. Forced out left. That is brought in downfield by Sutton.
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
Rodgers pushed out to his left. He's able to keep his eyes downfield for the completion. Closing in on 200 receiving yards for the game. He's been outstanding. That one good for a first down. Moving to his left. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's got another one. Cortland Sutton. Touchdown Broncos. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff. A-Rod now to throw on first down. Rolling to the left. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down. Here's Rodgers. On the move left. What teamwork, the receiver coming back for the completion. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Cortland Sutton, touchdown Broncos. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the second half. first down throw from Rodgers. Forced out wide. A throw on the move is caught. And he cannot be. It is a win for the visiting Broncos. They get the victory here, away from home, to run their early season record to 2-0. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.
It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest. Off play action, here's Rodgers. Buying some time left. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. Cortland Sutton, the man he was after. So that brings up second down.
258.
Rodgers off the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. Gets it downfield on target to Sutton. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Jump out! 258.
First down throw here by Rodgers. Flushed out of the pocket. It's Sutton with back-to-back catches. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. It's a pickup of 26. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Vacates quickly left side. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Play action here with Rodgers. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Defense hasn't really found its backbone yet, but maybe just a little sliver of light between the clouds here as they bring up third down.
Yeah, you're not going to likely keep points off the board, but if you can come through with one more stop and limit it to a field goal, yeah, that's at least something to build from.
His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that brings up 4th and long. And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Might be able to start their game with a score here, Brock. This is 1st and goal. They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes. Not quite sure.
They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to...
And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. That's going to bring up a tough third down.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate, right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with the tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
It's third and long. Here's Rodgers. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it. Knocked it away, forcing fourth down.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that third down stop.
Rolling out to his left. And they'll turn it over on downs. Is that... So first and 10 now from the 30. Off the play fake. Here's Rodgers. Buying some time left. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. After the incompletion, second and 10, still from the 30. Play fake. Here's Rodgers. Bails out of the pocket quick. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Third and long. They're going to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tried getting it to Cortland Sutton. And now they're staring at fourth and long.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Vacates quickly left side. And they got home. Sacked him on fourth down. Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Rodgers to throw. Escapes out to the left. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. Second down coming up. So play number one almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number two has in store. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Finds the in route, complete. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains. Third and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Rolling out to his left. Connects with him down the sideline. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. They get 23 on that one. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Finds him on the crossing route. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. From the red zone on first. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos tie it in the final minute of the half. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake. Buying some time left. A sideline shot snagged by Sutton. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 10.
They'll go play action. He puts some juice on it deep. That's complete inside the 35. And he will get this inside the 30.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
He's loaded another one up. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our 1st half. Gonna have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly today. We're skipping right through to the start of the 3rd quarter. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Here's R.J. Harvey on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Rodgers going to throw on 1st. Short pickup to their own 31. Stopped by Deion Henley.
The positive of that effort, you didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Back to a familiar target, it's Sutton. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time he could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
1st down. Here's Rodgers. Getting out to his left. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos grow the lead coming out of halftime. Courtland Sutton, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Bails out of the pocket quick. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. And he has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. Really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets. To the air on first down, Rodgers. He dodged the tackle, and they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. First and goal here.
319. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. 319.
From the red zone now. And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos lead by 14. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. His third through the air this game. And they've loved the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. Rodgers set to pass. His pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to... Up second down.
That's now the third sack of the game, and I know how these defenders start to think. How many more can I tally up before this one's over? Still a bunch of game time. And this defense, well, they're feeling it.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Broncos with the ball, trying to close out what would currently be a win. Following the sack, needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18. Off play action. Here's Rodgers. Flushed out of the pocket. Connects on the crosser. He's out in the clear. Cortland Sutton! And he's going to be sent out of bounds on a play that sends them all the way down into the red zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Backed up to the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal.
7 yards. Second down.
Rodgers off the play action. Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos have a commanding 14-point lead now in the 4th. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this deep.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Vacates quickly left side. Gets it downfield on target to Sutton. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. He'll pick up a 34 yards on that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And they need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. They're going to pass it here. That's incomplete left side. Tried getting it to Cortland Sutton. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Back to throw. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
258! Back north.
Looking to throw. And it's incomplete. So first down from the 41. Here he is to throw. It's a big strike to Hill. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. A gain of 26 yards there. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
Every offense I've ever seen from Pop Warner to the NFL's got this play in the playbook, but every offense isn't capable of executing it because it takes a quarterback and a receiver on the same page, and that page, well, it was textbook.
So it's a win for the Broncos. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL as they're now up to a 3-0 start. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. The Broncos are winners as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.
You